Hi, I'm Katie Boslaw, and I wanted to talk to you today about why I tried Plexus Slim and why I actually took the step to decide to try selling Plexus Slim or sharing it with friends and family. So first of all, I had baby weight, and just like most moms, kept a little bit of a memory of my child with me. And after the fourth child, I had 12 extra pounds from just before him. And before that, I had still had weight from the previous three children. Um, I had 12 extra pounds that just would not go away. I tried exercising. I tried changing our diet. We tried everything from paleo to low carb, low fat, anything. We were trying to eat healthy and also being very active, which wasn't a problem, but it wasn't giving me any results whatsoever. I might have seen 1 or 2 pounds, but then it would be back the next week. And so it just felt like a losing battle, especially with sugar. My fight with sugar was probably the hardest thing. I craved sugar, and anytime I tried to quit sugar, that little craving would come back, or something would happen, like we'd be out to go eat, and I just couldn't say no to the soda. I didn't order water, I ordered soda every time, even if I walked in there expecting myself to make the right decision. Just couldn't happen. Wouldn't lose any weight that way. I was starting to feel overwhelmed. With 4 children, we have moved several times in the last couple of years, and just have not, I feel like I'm behind all the time, just trying to catch up, trying to make a meal for the day that is healthy for my kids, healthy for me, and just feeling overwhelmed that I can't get that done. And even though we were eating healthy, I wasn't seeing any benefits from that. So I wanted something that would help me with that. And I started researching a little bit, but not seriously, because everything I looked at seemed to have a laundry list of ingredients with everything in it that I couldn't pronounce and didn't understand. And I was afraid of, because, I'd heard of crazy diets, and this was never a thing I had done before. I'd never tried any supplement or diet. And shakes were scary to me, so I didn't really want to try that. So I was just kind of looking around, and at the same time actually feeling kind of helpless, thinking that I'm just going to be too big for the rest of my life, and just to try to be healthy and not comfortable, but healthy. And so I was in survival mode, and when I just started looking for something, a friend of mine on Facebook started posting. Now, the reason I noticed most of what she was posting is because she happens to be a dietitian, and a registered dietitian. So whenever she talks about food or nutrition, I kind of listen. And for years now, we've been friends, and she's sent me things when I asked, questions about nutrition and what do I even start with? Because I just did not have the tools to figure it out. And she starts posting about Plexus and why she loves Plexus, and that it's natural, and all these great things about it. And so I thought, well, I'm going to test it out, but I'm not going to tell anybody. I had to have my husband on board, and he wanted to try too. So the two of us started Plexus in January, and we kept it hidden. We weren't going to tell anybody about it. In fact, I took a trip up to my parents' house and hid my little pink drink, because I didn't want anybody to see us fail if that's what was going to happen. So after 4 weeks, I was discouraged by my weight. I had not lost anything. If I had, it kind of came back the next week, and so I wasn't really feeling good about the weight. But honestly, I loved the energy, and I loved how I felt. I felt like this is how you're supposed to feel. I didn't have huge highs and huge lows. I didn't have the shakes that I would get when I was hungry. And best of all, I didn't need my Dr. Pepper. In fact, when somebody offered me a Dr. Pepper, I said no, which is a big deal for me. So I was worried about other effects that that might happen, but they didn't happen. And when I did more research, I realized nobody's experiencing anything bad about Plexus that is hurting them. And so I was encouraged by that, and I was encouraged to see my husband actually lose 12 pounds in that first month. And so I kept going. We decided to sign up as a preferred customer. And then a week later, we had a discussion with Jennifer and really realized that we wanted to be able to share our drink. We had several people, Lance especially had several people come up to him and talk to him about what he was doing. Like, what is this pink drink? He'd be on business trips, of course, and they would notice his pink drink and ask him about it, and he would tell them. So we already had people asking us about it, and we thought, well, let's share with them and have our own website, and they can purchase from us, or they can just at least get information about it, because we didn't even know where to send them if it wasn't to our website. So we started the business, and it was only a couple days into it when somebody else asked me and bought something from me, and I was like, hey, this is gonna work. And how fun is it to share something that has helped me? And by the time we got started actually selling it, I had lost weight, and 8 weeks into it, I was actually at 9 pounds, which was pretty exciting, because I thought, I'm never gonna I've never lost 10 pounds, and I was close to that at once. I think the most I had ever lost in trying to exercise, training for a marathon, eating right, exercising, all that stuff, I maybe lost 5 pounds at the most, and even then it come right back. So it wasn't ever permanent. But now we are at 12 weeks, and in 12 weeks I've lost 12 pounds. This last week I had to slow down. No big deal. I love the energy. I worked real hard yesterday at a consignment sale, which is, on my feet all day long, doing lots of stuff I'm not used to doing all day long. And at the end of the day, I was sore, but not tired. I had a hard time going to sleep last night. Not because of my Plexus, but because I was excited about the fact that I did not feel tired. I just was achy. So I got myself in the bathtub and got a nice warm bath to get my muscles back, and that helped. But anyway, a little rabbit trail. The Plexus has helped me have energy, sustained energy throughout the day. At the end of the day, I'm not just too exhausted to play with the kids. We homeschool, so we do school all through the morning and the afternoon, and then at the end of the day, I have energy to play with them and do fun stuff. So I'm not only just the teacher, I get to be the fun mommy. So I love that. And even if I didn't lose another pound, and I can say this honestly because I have jeans that fit me right now that I'm not really ready to get rid of yet, because I love these jeans. So if I didn't lose another pound, I'd be very happy with the energy I have and just the fun I'm having being on Plexus. I don't feel jittery. I don't feel unhealthy. I feel great, and I want you to too. So if you are interested in the Plexus products for any reason, remember that Plexus Slim does not just help people lose weight. It helps them gain their health. And I hope that something I have said today or in any other video that I make will inspire you to make those steps to get healthy and to enjoy your life and to have fun with your kids, with your spouse, with your friends. Have fun and be healthy.